And what is up, Switch leaders? Man, I'm super excited for this week at Switch. We're hopping into week 2 of Unmet Expectations, and we're going to be talking about, man, what does it look like with all of these expectations that we put on ourselves, the expectations that the world puts on us, the people around us, the things that we feel like we need to live up to, versus what does God say about us? What does God's word say about us? And who does Jesus believe, and who did Jesus create us to be as people, as individuals, as followers of Christ? Who is God calling us to be, and what does that look like compared to the expectations that we put on ourselves? And I'm super excited for the message. I feel like there's going to be different perspectives, different ways that our students look at themselves, because of the way that God's truth and God's word will transform the way that they think and the way that they are wanting to live out what it looks like to follow Jesus. I'm super excited for that. We're in week 2 of Switch Giving. I know our high school boys showed out last week. They brought some sippy cups. They were going at it, but it was super cool last week to see all of our students be excited about being generous with things that they may not have had, the things that they went out and got to meet a need in our community. It's something that will never get old, being able to see our students live out what it looks like to be generous. But don't forget, we still have 2 more weeks to do that as well. So maybe you forgot last week. Be sure to remember to bring the stuff if you have not yet. If you have any questions, it's all in the leader link of what to bring for your group specifically. And I'm super excited to see how we show up and show out for Legacy Parenting Center. And last but not least, just a recap of like, now the semester's winding down, and you think about all that God's done over the last couple of months, like the last semester. It's been something truly incredible, and I'm so beyond grateful. And I know Tanner and I are both incredibly honored to be able to do this alongside of you guys. But it doesn't stop. God's work has never stopped, and it never will. And we're going to continue to press in and push. And I can't wait to see what God has in store for us the next 2 weeks and the next semester. But what do you need to know? Time off from Switch. We only have 2 more Wednesdays left in this semester. So things to be thinking through, or how can I keep my students connected? Like, how can I continuously be consistent in their life? And I know the best way to do that are Bible plans. Like, it is super easy, it's super fun, and not only is it a good way for you guys to stay connected in conversation, but it's also, you get to continue that spiritual growth and that spiritual development for them over reading God's word together. And I know that there are some really good Bible plans that will shoot out in the leader text. But just be thinking through, like, how can I be supporting my students from afar, even though we're not meeting physically? Maybe it is you and your leaders over the next couple of weeks. Go take a couple of students out, whatever it may look like. Just be thinking, be praying over what that looks like that best fits you and your guys' group. But man, I'm super excited for this Wednesday. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your team leaders, your coaches, or Tanner and I, and we cannot wait to see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.